Substitution Therapy Center opened at Ukhrul District Hospital almost non-functional due to shortage of staff and adequate medicine supply. And India logs 40,953 new cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, taking country's tally above 1,15,55,000. Recovery rate declines to 96.12%. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching after the news. I am Kangujam Shellyra. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Oral Substitution Therapy Center opened at Ukhrul District Hospital is almost non-functional owing to shortage of staff and adequate medicine in stock. Manipur AIDS Control Society has opened the center under the aegis of National AIDS Control Organization, Government of India, with an aim to prevent HIV/AIDS infection among drug users and other drug abuse-related issues. Members of Community Network for Empowerment, led by CONT President R.K. Nalinikanta and journalists, came across the deplorable condition of the OSD center during a recent inspection visit. They interacted with drug users who are on buprenorphine subsequent tablet IP treatment at the center. During the interaction, it came to light that there is no designated doctor and counselors at the OSD center. Hence, instead of getting treatment, many, including non-drug users, are abusing the medicine.
Number 4 jai ahansinna manung tampida thammane se
awiki chariba anawa la yauriba jangiba mayam se sidia ayam kakhre counselor lete volunteer guma doski matang de jo ai yamware ai sixmg jai ri se as yamware excellent jare ge ai ngana ge ri jo ngana na ai mi kana jo
akoi chawi ishado ado kapuji ishado mane mani wong hamun to bi lai jinda alo lo ma hu di lai ni na wa de
cha di ja ba adu chai hena la khraba la ga intent to ren ai di number 4 jai ahansinna manung tampida thammane se
awiki chariba anawa la yauriba jangiba mayam se sidia ayam kakhre counselor.
Speaking to media, data manager of the Oral Substitution Therapy Center, Dwidang Jeremani, said that there are only 2 staff running the OSD center, a nurse and himself. He added that 490 beneficiaries need daily dose of buprenorphine subsequent tablet IP at the center. Jeremy said adequate supply of the medicine declined since last November, hence adequate dose of medicine cannot be provided to those in need. He said the hospital currently has medicines in stock which will last for only 3 days. Jeremy recalled that a drug user who came to get medicine threatened them with an axe recently for giving him limited medicine. He expressed disappointment that the state government has given no positive response to their repeated pleas to increase the number of staff and to supply adequate medicine at the center.
hidak shortage later. Ado shortage labini na moi na 8mg chaba singda ekoi na 4mg 4. Adjust tawuni na ko. Ado tawba si moi su yamware. Ekoi su moi de khallaga kayai ni sympathy lakpani na ko. Haibni moi na wa do ekoi su wa chap manabni na ko. Koi stock laitaba si ekoi da su personally life threatening yam tawramne.
Okay.
Nan jo ekoi gi singkhai ngai do ga lakpane. Ekoi da ko da su aina application da thajin khabne. Ekoi staff do yamwale haina ko. Ado ka ekoi gi claim load di yangradi maximum 3 staff ti darkar oibni na ko nurse hoina the counselor so demand tawre ado kam tawri bra khang de process ko.
Speaking to media, CON President R.K. Nalinikanta has urged authorities concerned to monitor the Ukhrul OSD Center opened by Max allegedly without adhering to NACO's guidelines at the earliest. He expressed certainty of possible unwanted events occurring at the center in future. He also condemned the report of abuse of the medicine meant for drug users provided at the center by non-drug users in sheer violation of NACO's guidelines. R.K. Nalinikanta attributed the same to the lack of designated doctor and counselors at the OSD center. He urged Max to supply adequate medicine at the center as it has only 3 days medicine in stock at present. He also expressed apprehension that Ukhrul district will become a den for HIV/AIDS if the tax gets delayed. He appealed to Chief Minister N. Biren, who also holds the State Health Minister portfolio, to take stock of the situation at the earliest.
Hariba Center Zilia Kiba, Taragadi Mapam to the Mi Samliga Modrama Music Service, Lauraga, Lairibugi alternative arrangement. Atai Laitabinamoy Hanagi habit back to the square one, injecting habit to the Abdum Chatpadum Tabanebaduna, injecting habit to the Sakragadi HIV prevent Sangi Port last 1 decade the government Changsala Posipura Ariamba Tadoni Swagi area Sida Lakliba supply chain management gi Choidiba Si Karina no Hibsimasi National As Control Organization supply what Padagira Manipur State As Control Society the ignorance Lamasi Yam Tuna Atuba Matam the concern authority Namasi when identified Tauraga gaps Yam Tuna sort out Taudagadi Sansa labor programs Utta
On the workshop on National Education Policy NAP 2020, Promises and Challenges to with reference to higher education was held at Manipur University today. Manipur University Teachers Association MUTA organized the workshop at MUTA Auditorium. Speaking on the occasion, MUTA President Professor N. Devananda extracted on synoptic overview of NEP 2020 Promises and Challenges. The workshop aimed to devise and prepare adaptation and modification strategies for Manipur University during implementation of the NEP 2020, stating that the policy strictly mentions that every university must be multidisciplinary. Professor N. Devananda stressed on the need to upgrade Manipur University into a multidisciplinary education and research university. Professors of Manipur University and Lokendro C.H. Ibohol, Memcha Loitongbom and Dr. N. Pramod took part in the event.
Multidisciplinary Education and Research University Moina Harisi at par with IIT and IIM. Sangkadam Haibina, Akoy MU Sisu, Merugi level upgrade on Bangasida Honaba, Aduga, Manipurgi, proper location of the another Meru Sokoi IIT Supangzahutre, IIM Supangzahutre, Akoy Nord Eskisi, Maroina, Silunga, Gahotiga, Loina monopolized our uses regional center, Gahoti, the Education Regional Center, Silong, IIM, Silong, IIT, Gahoti, the Kozu Miru Tosi, Atopona, common entrance test, Masi Central University, Yam Tunachat Bahorani High. Hana Kois did that Tongan Bakogi emission test or Toromani, see common entrance test, Yam Pavaponi, quality check over quality regulation. Adeda, Masi Kutak Tasalagati, Kois Hatramayam, tuning to Haudradi, Akoi Satramayam, emission to Pangalatro, Kanai Mangzaban, with Diligi Manga de
Caesar Hospital and Research Institute organized a cycle rally to mark Head Injury Awareness Month today. The event was held in collaboration with Manipur Adventure and Mountain Biking Association, Mamba and Imphal West Traffic Police. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of Caesar Hospital and Research Institute, Dr. K.H. Palint urged both riders and pillions riders to wear helmets for safety. He said out of around 20 lakh road accident victims in India, 2 lakhs people die and another 8 lakhs are left disfigured annually, though there is no specific statistical report about head injury cases in Manipur yet. He urged everyone to abide by traffic rules to reduce head injuries from road accidents. Speaking on the occasion, sidelines, neurosurgeon of Caesar Hospital, Dr. C.H. Gautam, stressed on the significance of the golden hour during head injury, which is the crucial 1 hour duration right after accident. He said proper treatment during the golden hour decreases mortality rate. He appealed to the public to refrain from using mobile phones while driving. Speaking to media, Imphal West Traffic Police Additional SP A. Devananda said traffic rules violation has increased the rate of road accidents in recent times in Manipur.
Kitang care lobda kitang conscious oi batam de yam na ngak thok bungam gani head injury si preventable ni akoi na kitang conscious oi raga di mindful oi raga di let us try to prevent akoi na ngamba capacity da akoi layeng bagi mohota masing ngak thok puna phai kano da layeng matung da su disable oi bisi yam na sang na head injury gi di lehubuni na aduna head injury si major killer ni ko accident si da head injury si na maram oraga si bisi yam gare aduna masing ngak thok si haibagi pawjen du ni khoi ngasi chen jaga joi si
akoi yam kana jo hona jari safety oi na bai dare rota ado maroina public sing dagi akoi helmet hai dare upaga thobi obje akoi punishment pi dana kaya ma hona jare adu bo still khara de dum wali aduna maximum rota thopi raga di isagi safety oi na bai dare koina helmet upi ba ade seat belt phabi ba proper kaino sing hai dare koina document yaurga chatpi ba sigi matakta praja jing na ju gyan ta bi ra kanda hai report che hena khawin na ba ma mathau tai hai bu ai haijaning.
One day orientation program to awareness generation and publicity scheme on to early identification, prevention and intervention of persons with disabilities was held at Ngaikong Sifai in Bishnupur district today. Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons Manipur organized the program under the aegis of Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. Health educator of Department of Community Medicine, RIMS M. Megachandra was the resource person. One-day orientation program on the same was also held at Basics Limited in Malom Tuli Health Makhalekai in Imphal West. Multi-rehabilitation worker MRW of Social Welfare Department, El Bobo, highlighted about various schemes launched for the welfare of disabled persons. NEC New Delhi project coordinator Navin Soni also attended the event. Additional SP of Manipur Police Kangujam Brinda MPS has been honored with the Great Indian Women Award 2021. The award was conferred on the occasion of United Nations International Women's Day 2021 for her outstanding efforts in combating drug menace in Manipur. Press release signed by Giwa Organizing Committee Chairperson Onkareshwar Rendi says, Women Police Officer T.H. Brinda has been honored alongside other excellent women in the fields of science, IT, law, business, journalism, social works and arts and culture. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaikai, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzai. Upon Sembam 10% among down payment Pibiraga, Lemoriba 90% aduna, Chahida 6.99% ki changda, Thagi installment basis to Tibirak Payagan. Nasimalang Simbiro, Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, a sister company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Torambamlika.
We'll come back after the break. You're watching Afternoon News. India has recorded a single-day spike of 14,000 953 new cases of COVID-19, taking the country's daily to 1,15,55,284 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 2,88,394 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. Their total has reached 1,59,558 with 188 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, 23,653 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 1,11,07,332. India's recovery rate further declines to 96.12%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 1,78,000 in the country. Over 4,20,63,000 people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 12,29,54,000 people. Above 2,07,14,000 people have died, and recovery are above 9,90,93,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 72,61,000 in the world. China, from where the pandemic started, has only 162 active cases of COVID-19. In northeast region of the India, Nagaland stands lowest with 2 active COVID-19 cases, and Assam ranks highest with 1,641 COVID-19 active cases, followed by Sikkim with 49 active cases and 31 in Meghalaya. There are 25 active cases of COVID-19 in Tripura, 24 in Manipur, 14 in Mizoram, and 3 in Arunachal Pradesh. Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) today conducted joint surprise checks with the Vigilance Department of 30 central government departments in 25 states and union territories. These joint surprise checks were conducted to unearth any wrongdoings at places which are prone to corruptible practices while rendering services or implementing projects of the government at the cutting-edge level. The joint surprise checks were conducted in Imphal, Kasar, Badarpur, Shillong, Agartala, Tezpur, Guwahati, Port Blair, Itarsi, Agar, Singrauli, Goa, Meerut, Allahabad, and Gorakhpur. Similar searches were also conducted in Ahmedabad, Jammu, Haridwar, Naya Raipur, Gandhinagar, Bushawalt, Zagadri, Firozpur, Chandigarh, Birusnagar, Sivakasi, Arakonant, Hosur, Tirupur, Kamboiter, and Madabra. The agency searched the premises of Railways, Food Corporation of the India, CSD, Canteen Stores Department, Godown, Ordnance Factory, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, New Delhi Municipal Council, and North MCD, among others. CBI spokesperson R.C. Joshi said that the documents and records obtained in joint surprise checks are being scrutinized for further necessary actions. In Assam, scrutiny of nomination papers for third phase of polls is going on. 309 candidates filed nominations for the third phase. Assam will be witnessing 3 phases of polls beginning 27th of this month. Various political parties have fielded singers, actors, journalists in the election. Among prominent candidates, actor and sitting BJP legislator Agrulata Dekha is contesting at Batardrava seat. Assam Gana Parishad has given ticket to singer Kalpana Patowari, while former news presenter Divas Pukant would also try his fate for Razudal's ticket. Actor Jarifa Wahid, journalist Manjit Mahanta would also contest for Assam Jatiya Parishad and Congress respectively. Apart from contesting candidates, political parties engage cine stars, singers in election rallies. The BJP has introduced puppet show at Nalbari to attract the voters. Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has said that the last few days have been seen a decline in the number of air passengers, largely due to restrictions and imposition of compulsory RT-PCR tests by various states. He said due to this, ministry has decided to retain the permissible limit to 80% of schedule. In a tweet, Harjit Singh Puri said there has been a continuous rise in price of aviation turbine fuel, so Ministry has decided to increase the lower fare band by 5%, keeping the upper fare band unchanged. He said Ministry may open the sector for 100% operation when daily passengers traffic crosses 3.5 lakhs on 3 occasions in a month. India and France are working on their third joint satellite mission. ISRO Chairman K. Sivan has said that the two nations are working on the joint mission even as the bilateral space collaboration is entering into multiple domains, including human space flight program. K. Sivan, also secretary in the Department of Space, said many French companies are keen to tap into opportunities thrown up by the recent reforms injected into the space sector by the government. According to ISRO officials, ISRO and French Space Agency CNES have undertaken two joint missions, Megatropics, which was launched in 2011, and Saral Altica in 2013. Now the sports news. Group B playoff match of the ongoing 14th Iron League between Sudeba Delhi and Indian Airways is underway at Salt Lake Stadium since 2 this afternoon. Kolkata is hosting the league under the aegis of All India Football Federation since January 9. In another league match today, Chennai City will meet Aizawl FC at Kalyani Stadium this evening at 7. Tomorrow, Trau FC will lock horns with Georgian Brothers, while Mohammedan SC will meet Kerala Gokulam, and Round Glass Punjab will clash with Real Kashmir. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Oral Substitution Therapy Center opened at Ukhrul District Hospital, almost non-functional due to shortage of staff and adequate medicine supply. And India logs 40,953 new cases of COVID-19 in 24 hours, taking countries daily above 1,15,55,000. Recovery rate declines to 96.12%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.